Hi, my name is Glenn McIntyre, and I'm a Manchester United fan just for today. After the game that I saw against Liverpool, it was the most amazing game in my entire life I've ever seen. You know, it was an FA Cup quarterfinal game that I've never thought was possible. I believe 2 weeks ago that Liverpool was going to beat them. They led twice in the game. It was the most amazing match I went on in 130 minutes. I could not believe my eyes on the results of the game because Ten Hag has never won a trophy his entire life until he was coaching Ajax. The one thing I cannot believe, I mean, he won one trophy last year, and he doesn't even know how to come up with the facts that he's never won more than you know 26 titles because that's what the guy won more than 10 years ago. It was 11 years ago exactly, you know, not at the end of this season. And it's amazing why everybody else believes that we all think that either Arsenal, Man City, or Liverpool are going to win this season. We don't. Man United are probably out of contention. I mean, thank God they won 4-3 last night or yesterday. I watched last night, but the point is I worked yesterday, and I can't believe it. I've been a fan of Premier League and FA Cup and Carabao Cup and Champions League and every competition in the world. And it's amazing why we have to support Manchester United or support any club in the whole entire world. But the one thing that some people don't know about me is probably because I'm a Special Olympic athlete. I have been for the past 22 years. I've been a champion. I've at a lot of sports, especially soccer. Um, Up until 2018, I was a champion. I've been a champion probably this year too because we beat the Division Two team just earlier this month. You know, so I mean, and I got 5 goals that game. So the reality is, I can't believe that there's still a day when Manchester United wins a game when we believe that they had no fight. They never even hold the fight in Champions League. They were they probably um they got worse in the group stage in the Champions League. They got worse in probably the worst team I've ever seen with dog fights. They never had any fight the entire season up until now. Um, so I'm a little bit amazed that they did it. I it was the most amazing game, the best game this season so far. I can't believe how many times I'm gonna say it. It's probably 1,000 times yes, or 100 times yes, or probably a billion times yes, or a gajillion times yes. I mean, it was such an unbelievable game. It was so end-to-end football or soccer, as we call it in Canada. It was like it was just an incredible game. I mean, it was unbelievable. I couldn't believe my eyes what I was seeing yesterday. I mean, it was I know what I saw early when I was at work at about like 3:05, but but I couldn't believe myself until I watched the game, and it was shocking to my face because the reality was that Ten Hag has never won a championship or Premier League up until has never even won anything, nothing. He's won nothing. He's not going to win a Premier League this year either or ever. I mean, I don't know why you Man United fans believe this. I'm a Chelsea fan. I'm not a Man United fan. I'm just I am for today. I'm going to clarify that now. I'm a Chelsea fan, and I'm also a Newcastle fan and an Arsenal fan, and I'm also a Spurs fan, but I am never a Manchester United fan. Rooney retired, and I believe that he was the most best player. I also now believe that Harry Kane probably deserves that call. Um, and he's the England's most best player now too. But the most incredible thing happened yesterday. They won 4-3. They were down 3-2. They were down 2-1. It was unbelievable. I mean, the only time they had the lead was the beginning of the game. I mean, that was for first up until the 40th odd minute, and then suddenly they came back and they were up 2-1. I mean, it was unbelievable. I mean, where'd that come from? I mean, at the end of the game, Salah and McAllister got them the lead by 2-1. I mean, or Elliott got them the lead at 3-2. I mean, at the 105th minute, it was end-to-end football. It was so many attempts. They were probably up to 30 attempts at the end of the game. I mean, it was unbelievable. It was like there was such an include of. I mean, there was only like probably 9, 10 target, but still, I mean, it was probably the best game I've ever seen so far this season, and there's only 2 months left of the season. I mean, it's been an incredible performance by them. I mean, you would not believe the fight they came back with, and the I mean, it's unbelievable. I mean, people think that they know everything about football, but they don't until they see fight back. I mean, they probably don't because we're at the 10th month of the season, and the most shocking thing was the game yesterday. I mean, it's unbelievable how shocking it was. I mean, and I can't believe it myself because I'm not. I was only a fan of Manchester United, probably like shockingly almost 11 years ago. Up until Chelsea won the game, or won the Premier League, you know, and Manchester City won it in 2012. And we see Manchester City dominate for years and years and years and years and years to come. And they've had 115 charges against them. But they have failed the other Premier League. And now Gareth Southgate is the coach of England, and he's got his 23 chosen players already of the England Euros. We probably are hoping that they're going to switch coaches by next year to Xabi Alonso because he's been undefeated up until now, which is still surprisingly to me because most coaches can't pull it off, but he has somehow found a way to. The only one that's ever pulled it off is Arsene Wenger, and he stopped coaching in 2018. So, or the most amazing things are, some people are going to call Arsenal undefeated, but if Bayer Leverkusen gets it, and Xabi Alonso is their management coach, then shockingly, the one thing that surprises me, that some people probably don't know is, but I'm in the best shape of my life at the age of 42. I know that some people think that, Sylvester Stallone was at his best age of life when he was 34. Well, I'm sorry. Your results are wrong. It's me, Glenn McIntyre. And I know everybody thinks, Chris Harrington. No, Chris Harrington is not the most best shape of his life. He actually is most worst shape of his life. He has got to lose weight. He has to lose weight now. I'm his friend, but this is ridiculous. He's got to lose weight. I mean, I don't see why he doesn't want to lose weight. I mean, shockingly, he doesn't even watch soccer, and I do. And the reality is, he should watch soccer. He should always watch soccer, but he doesn't because he doesn't have football. He should watch it. He should have watched it yesterday. And, the problem was the game on today, but I didn't watch it. It was the England 2 division, and, the other team won. And it was shockingly, most people don't even know it, but, the Champions League is only on every few weeks. I know people are probably expecting to be on more than, every week, but like Premier League is, but you're on. It's why the final is always in May and not in whatever month you guys are probably thinking in your heads because your answers are wrong. It's in May. The final of the FA Cup is in May as well, but I'm not sure. The only way the Man United is going to make it to the final if they beat Man City, and I don't think they will. I mean, they have Bernardo Silva, they have De Bruyne, they have shockingly Erling Haaland, but he was marked by Newcastle the entire game. You know, but they shockingly beat them because of Bernardo Silva, but they ended up being two own goals. So because of the deflections or whatever you call it these days, but still they end up be calling them two own goals. So I don't know how shockingly. I mean, Pep Guardiola hasn't been the most amazing coach like Alex Ferguson, but he has won a lot of competitive matches. He's won countless Premier League titles. He's won shockingly. He probably is. He's on till the he probably I was up until shockingly. I know people think that that I'm with Shamara or I'm not. I wish I was, but she dumped me last year of June 9th. Shockingly, I know some people still think I am with her, but I'm not. Um, I wish she would give me a chance, but she doesn't want to get. I guess she doesn't want to. But she should have because I know her mom passed away. That's just life. The the problem is with us human people is that we are vulnerable, and that's the truth. We are. None of us are invincible. We are vulnerable, and we are bound to catch any disease. It doesn't matter which disease it is out there in the world. But I train a lot during the week, and I go to the gym countless. Sometimes I've gone 6, sometimes I've gone 7, sometimes I've gone 14 miles, sometimes I've gone 28, sometimes I've gone. I've gone for the past 5 years now in the gym, and I've put on a lot of muscle, and I can bench up to 255 now. I can deadlift a lot more than most people think I can. My max was 392, probably is higher than that now. The shocking thing is I've probably gained more muscle than any of you in the whole entire streak of the world today. And shockingly I have. I mean, my biceps are this big right now. This big. This big. And that's the truth. There's, and that's the reality of me, Glenn Ross McIntyre. And Delta gave me a raise yesterday, $22.66, 66 cents. When I wished I could have given me a 23, because that would have given me more money an hour. And the other shocking thing is that they don't want to give me more hours because Cheech is back. She's only been back for 2 weeks, and they should give me more hours. I believe in this soccer. I believe in football, but people don't know what it is like for FIFA or they changed the name. Shockingly, because I know it's not the most I know they changed the name because it's football club. Up until I know people don't know this, but the first time it was called FIFA was 1990. That's when it was called FIFA. It was 1990. The reality is that's the truth. And up until 2023 of last year, it was still called FIFA. Now it's called Football Club. For the past 23 years, they call it FIFA. And now they call it football. Sometimes I have won 4 trophies. I have won 4 trophies on when it was called FIFA. I won 2 trophies, on the game, but and I've won more that trophies than that with soccer. I've won trophies with soccer. Believe it or not, I know you guys probably don't believe, but that's the truth. I have won trophies. I have won a trophy. I have a trophy at home. I have a trophy at home. This is the trophy right here. That's my trophy. This is right here. That's my trophy. Motion ball. That's my trophy for this year. Because my team didn't lose a game. So, shockingly, I know some guys, these guys believe that, but they didn't lose a game. And it's on until mostly 3:30 in the day for motion ball at the beginning of the season. But supportively, it was actually ran late because of COVID. And the reality is that's the truth. Special Olympics sometimes has to make that decision. But can I be totally honest here? COVID is done now. I wish you guys would stop wearing your diaper face, whatever you call it today. It's masks. Stop wearing them. Stop wearing them. Stop wearing them. COVID is done. COVID is done. COVID is done. It's done. It stopped. Stop worrying about it. Life is life. Believe in yourself. Don't believe in what everybody else says. Alan Shearer is the most amazing player of all time for Premier League. Harry Kane might break his neck if he comes back to the Premier League, but I hope in my lifetime that I can see him win a trophy. Because Gareth Southgate, he said this is going to be his 7th time to take a team to the Euros. And I'm not so sure if the team can do it. I'm hoping that they can do it, but we won't know until 3 months from now. So the reality is that's the truth. So shockingly, I hope the Euros 2024 goes well. I hope it goes great or fantastic, or in yesterday's game it will go that way too sometimes. But I know you guys probably would wish the game would have been earlier in the game, but it wasn't. It wasn't in the 9th minute because they were at 2-2 at that point. And shockingly, that was the truth. They were 2-2 at that point. That's why they went to. That's why they were extra time. It was the most amazing game. Rashford. He hasn't had a good performance up until now. He got the tying goal in the 120th minute, and then it went 10 minutes later, and then the winner came up, and then it was 4-3. But the kid got sent off. And I know some people think it's still low, but it's not. It's actually a man. And the kid's 18. He got 2 yells, but he probably didn't know they got 2 yells. But, it's still, he got the winning goal of the game. And that's the most amazing thing that, I wanna be honest here with people. If you work hard for something, you will get it. If you work harder, you'll get it too. If you work even harder than you are, I'm 42 years old. I know some people don't play sports this long, but I do. Countlessly, I have seen people in Bethlehem play up until they were 72. So, and I bet you that guy's not playing anymore because he's older than that now. And that's when I went to nationals last time for soccer. But I want to go that I want to go this time around, and I make that to all athletes, and to I want people to change their minds, because soccer is the most amazing sport I've ever seen in my entire life. Not hockey, not curling, not bet 365. It's soccer. It's soccer. It's football. I want people to remember that. It's football. Football clubs. There are more. Because football believes in this. Football believes in pyramids. They believe in pyramids. This, imagine this football, and this is the leagues that supply it, right? Because there are endless leagues around the world, endless league for both women and men. And the reality is that we are supporting football, and that I've supported football since my granddaddy told about me when I was, you know, I started playing when I was 5. Um, my dad told me about football. My granddad told me about football. I know we call it soccer, but it's called football. Um, because you play your foot. The most amazing thing when I went to Yukon last year, and it's probably the most coolest city I've ever been to, because it got pretty cold when I was there. There was, yeah, shockingly, there was still snow on the ground too. We had a combined team that went, and we're probably going to go to a combined team again this year, and that's the total truth. Because I'm not saying they're from other parts of the world or in parts of BC or whatever. I'm talking about people at different ages, skills or different skills or abilities, um, level of competitiveness. And the reality is, I know my mom and dad don't know that I'm recording this, but I am recording this. And I'm going to post it on Facebook as soon as I'm done. Sometimes you have to believe that there are, supportively, the challenges in life, that there are countless challenges in life, and I've tried to complete them myself, and sometimes that even I have failed, but I don't want to fail next game. I want to be able to play the next game. um, I know Delta might give me hours, but please don't give me hours for that day. I know I'm working till 3 that day, but the reality is I want to be able to work that. I don't know, but the game's on at 5 that day for Florky, and that's the only. But that's I haven't really decided on what I'm going to do with cross country. I know people probably know me from cross country, uh, and it's probably, to tell you the truth, I never have one of the most medals with cross country. It's track and field. Track and field was my best sport for a lot of the time of my life. Track and field was the best sport. The longest time of my life it was. I was the best. It was best Olympics up until I was the age of 34. I was the best. And that's when I stopped running track, was when I was the age of 34. I know I came back last year, but I found I got beat. But the reality is that, you know, you have to commit hours and hours in the day. You have to commit. You have to commit. You have to stop thinking that you don't need to. The truth is, you have to. And I'm saying this right now. You have to commit yourself from the gym. Don't commit yourself not to. You guys are. I know you guys are thinking not to, but please do it. Do it for me, because I've committed a lot of hours in the gym this year, or last year, or the year before that, or this year, or the year before that too. Um, I've had injuries, countless injuries. I've had pulled hamstring, I've had tear hamstring, I've had a tear grade 3 calf on my left side calf, this muscle right here. I've had injuries that you would not believe. I've torn both shoulder muscles um, during last year. It took 3 months to heal. Shockingly, I couldn't lift this couch, and thank God I live in it. Um, I had to have people deliver it. It can go all the way. It can go. It's a love seat. Let's just clarify that. It's also can hold beverages. So yeah. But my true story this is that I watched a game yesterday and it was the most amazing game of my life, and I want you guys to stop supporting football, support soccer and Special Olympics because we need a team. We need a team. We need a team of 12 to 13 players. So please give us support, and please give us this chance to play because we need players on the A team. We need to get you guys to A level. I've been to A level in my entire life, and I want people to stop to believing that I am the best on the A team. I am the best. There is no better. It's me. And I want you to be to believe that because it's the truth. I scored 11 goals last year in UConn. 11 goals. Some of them were assists, but I'm going to be honest. I had 11 goals. I've scored more goals than that in Flocky this year. I've scored 30 goals this year. So that's the truth. And I know that some people are not going to believe that, but it's the truth. And I know that some people believe that Comox is the best, but I can promise you one thing right now: they got fourth, and that's the first time that they came home from nationals without a medal. And I've won a lot of medals. Matter of fact, I have a whole box full, and 2 boxes full actually, because one's small and one's big. So that's the truth. My friend Brent Hogan, who's been my friend for my entire life, and Kim Gofferson, and Lindsay Smith and Mandy Smith was my first committed girlfriend that I could have had, and you know, but but I moved here. That's why. Things didn't work out with us. But the truth is that some people, you know, I, I grew up with friends like Chris Dudson and John Battle, um, who I haven't seen for quite some time. I was in, Vancouver last year, which is where I grew up. Nanaimo, BC, or Lansville, as some people may call it. That's where I grew up until I was probably up until I was 17. Then we moved to Bowen, and because my mom was, transferring um, to a different part of, which is here in Kelowna. Um, and then she retired until 2013, and then got back in hairdressing. So she still was back at work, which is surprisingly because she decided to do it when I was living with Lindsay, and now we're not living together because I broke up there too. After 3 years of dating, but and that's only because she was controlling. And that's the truth. She is controlling. She's a nice gal, but she's controlling. Uh, the reality is that um, I know that some people don't know this, and some people might actually probably plenty know that the most decorated anime creator is passed away now. Matter of fact, he passed away this month. Akira Toriyama, the creator of Goku and Dragon Ball Z. Matter of fact, if you guys are watching this, I have a lot of Dragon Ball Z characters right here. Right here. I'm a huge fan of Dragon Ball Z. Huge fan of Dragon Ball Super. Matter of fact, there's one of the super fans right now. This level. He's gone to infinity. Believe it or not. I never thought Vegeta would actually get to that level. Or Piccolo would get to the level of Orange. Orange Piccolo. And most people believe that he's just a green Piccolo. That's not true. He's actually Orange Piccolo. That's the most competitive level I've ever seen him get to. Gohan's gone to beast level now. But he's not even stronger than Goku. Goku's the strongest. He is. Because he could control the you know what? Actually, my most favorite season in Dragon Ball is actually probably season 1 and season 2, but mostly season 1, because shockingly, I don't know where Vegeta got the stamina in that movie or that series. The shocking thing is that I'm gonna be honest here. When Dragon Ball Z was out, it went for 9 seasons. 9 seasons, everybody. 9 seasons. They had to face Boo. They had to face Frieza. Frieza was probably the most feared guy on the planet for them. Frieza was, the guy who destroyed Planet Vegeta. He was the one who destroyed it. I know that some people believe it was a meteor or whatever they called it. It's not. It was Frieza. This is. He took Vegeta in when he was this. This is Vegeta and Goku behind or combined as sometimes as we call it, Vegeta and Goku combined, the fusion attack. They sometimes have used this to get to be Broly, or sometimes even whatever they've called it, but they still have used it. They even used it at Super Saiyan 4. So, yeah. But Goku got sent away when he was this age by Bardock. Bardock was his father. He got sent away to Earth when he was this age. Can you believe it, folks? When he was this age, and this was 4 years old, he got sent to Earth when he was 4 years old. His best friend is shockingly this man right here. This man right here. This is his best friend. Krillin. I know some of you guys think it's Piccolo, but it's not. It's Piccolo. It's Krillin. Krillin is the most powerful human in Dragon Ball Z world. Krillin is. This guy is. This guy could have beaten Nappa, but if it wasn't for Vegeta, it would have been Nappa to survive. This guy could have beat him because he used a destructible disc. And Gohan blocked him with 2 hands at his head and he went like this. And he was still, I mean, he was 12 years old when he pulled that off. That's absolutely Saiyan 2 level. Against Cell. In perfect mode. So, I mean, and that's who for the discs, if you're wondering. And he was probably believing in Frieza's time, because Frieza was the one that threw a disc in season 3. Believe it or not. And the disc went at Frieza. And that's why Frieza should have died. But he came back in season 4 for some reason. I don't know why, but he did. And then Trunks killed him. And killed his whole army. Too. And his father as well. Matter of fact, I've got Trunks. Here, I'll show you. I know some of you guys don't believe that. That I do. But I've got Trunks. And here's the proof. This is Trunks right here. She's Bulma's son. She's Vegeta's son. Yeah, Vegeta. That's who she married, Vegeta. Matter of fact, I've got his mom and his dad right here. This is his mom, Bulma, right here. This is Bulma right here. The only ones I don't have is Yamcha and Tien. That's the only ones I don't have. Or Chaozu. I got everybody else. I even got the one that she probably still likes, but she sometimes hates him, but she still likes him anyways. This is the guy that we've always believed that this is the guy that we've always believed in. He's the strongest, but this is his first master. Not Gohan, his grandpa. This is his first master after him. When he met this guy at this age, he believed in using a bow to defend himself up until he was 20, and then rats, which I don't have, but I have Nappa. Not Vegeta. Came to planet Earth, as we call it these days. When Goku was supposed to face him, but he didn't come until Piccolo died, and to save Gohan's life. Matter of fact, I know some people don't know it, but Goku is Saiyaman. Or Gohan. Goku's son is Saiyaman. Gohan. This is Gohan. Saiyaman. And the most feared man of season 4, 5, and 6 is this guy. Creator of the Red Army. And probably up until now, because the movie that was called this movie, what should I do on? It's on my shelf. Somebody showering in my apartment building. I don't know who it is, but it's probably those French people. They always shower first thing in the morning, first thing at night. Ugh, annoying. This is probably gonna make me stop this, but I know that some people believe this, but some people want to believe this, but this is Frieza. This is the guy who destroyed Planet Vegeta. He threw a ball bigger than this apartment, bigger than planet Earth. It was the size of a ball. It was absolutely humongous, enormous. That's how big it was. And it went to Plamagea and destroyed it. Destroyed. Eliminated it off the face of the galaxy. And there were, and he knew that that the population of Saiyans were dying. There were only 40 Saiyans left when he threw it, and so surprisingly, only 4 Saiyans survived. And I'll let you know right now. And it wasn't Gohan because he wasn't part of the 4. It was this 2 and Rats, which I don't have. And it was Goku. That was the survivors. Matter of fact, if you count Gohan, it would be 5. But unfortunately, Rats said was 4. But he was kidnapping Gohan. And that guy's been injured more times than not. As a matter of fact, there was a times when I could not believe how many times why Gohan is considered the hero in that movie. Last year is considered a hero. But that's not what this game is. That's not what this video is about. It's about soccer. But I guess now we can call it Dragon Ball. But that's the truth. Oops. Sophia here. So I'm gonna be honest here. There's a lot of people that probably don't know this, but I've been a trophy winner all my life. And as a matter of fact, I'm gonna prove it right now because I know people couldn't see the dog. This is a trophy I won this season. I know Danny's team and Williams' team won it last year. As a matter of fact, they won it 2 years in a row, both of them. But then I got a chance to win it this year, and I hope I can win it 2 times in a row. Because I'm gonna try my hardest again to win it. Because I deserve to. But I want to be honest here. The reality is that you cannot do this until you've worked your hardest your entire life, and I have. So, please support football and support soccer. I know you guys want to support softball and all that crap and basketball, but don't. Like Josh, get a wake up call. Josh Beischer. I'm not talking about the one that's on the soccer team right now. Please help us out. We need athletes. We need athletes right now. Please help us right now. I want us to have a chance. Please. 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 I want it to change. Because I need it to change. We haven't had a football championship or a world championship. So please give us a chance. I've been to Worlds once, but please give us a chance. Please. Because I want to go more than once.
Give me a chance. I'm captain. In case anybody doesn't know that, I am. I'm captain. And the reality is, I need more people to help me on leadership. I need people start getting fit. Fitness is the key. Fitness is the key to Special Olympics. It is. Leo believes that, and that's why he went. That's why he let Club Fit go on until Sunday, and had Kay Price on. When I wish he would have had like Leo Messi or maybe David Beckham or matter of fact, I told. Well, that's what Steve said. Steve said David Beckham. I said actually Leo Messi because he won the World Cup 2 years ago. So, yeah. But that's not this year. I want people to stop believing that this is now. Okay? Please, please stop believing in me. Thank you. I'm going to stop this video. I know that some people don't want me to, but I am. So please, give me a chance this year. For your sake. Give me a chance. Okay? Because I want us to win every game possible. But I need you guys' support. I need you guys to pick soccer. So please, please, don't pick basketball. Pick soccer. Don't pick 10-pin bowling. Don't pick anything else but soccer, please. Please. Now. And I'm talking to you, Annika, because I want you to give soccer a chance. Because you won 2 trophies, and so did Dale. But I don't think he's going to, come back to soccer. Last time he played soccer was when he was 3 or 4. And he's 52 now. And he's won. He won 3 trophies last year and 2 trophies this year. He's been the highest average bowling athlete. I've only been in bowling for the past 3 years. I did complete my 3rd season. I couldn't actually complete my best season. I was hoping to do it this year, but I didn't because I had an average of 116 this year. Actually, I probably believe that because that was what it was at. So I had my best average this year, but I didn't get the best average trophy award. Dale did. Dale Ramsdale. But a coach came back to bowling surprisingly this season. When she was coached softball for the longest time of her entire life, and Dennis probably told her to come back to coaching. And I'm talking about Laura. So, other than that, yeah. Oh, by the way, my mom and dad are from Edinburgh in Scotland. Their names are Jim and Jolie McIntyre. And I have a twin. My brother's name is Andrew. And I have 2 other siblings in my entire life. That's Lisa and Paul. My sister has been on CBC News once this year. And I hope she stops. be on it. And they posted on Facebook with Ryan behind the camera. Truth. Paul and I saw it, but shockingly believe we saw it. We were actually kind of shocked when we did. Yeah. I know Paul is probably still a fan of Manchester United. I'm not. I'm a fan of Chelsea, but I'm a fan of them for them today. So I'm gonna stop this video right now, but I want you guys to start supporting soccer. So give it a chance. Okay? Please. And do it for me.